This is a story about how these tiny creatures change the way I look at the big world. One normal weekday, on my usual commute to work, I noticed something unusual between the trees. So I went in for a closer look. And I found a trail of ants, all on their own commute to work. Then I got curious. What are these ants? Where are they going? What do they do? I needed some answers. I did a quick search and narrowed down that these are weaver ants. Since these weaver ants are right beside the traffic light, let's call them the traffic weaver ants. They live on trees, forming a symbiotic relationship with their home tree. While the ants borrow some leaves to build their nests, the ants will also fiercely defend the tree against anything that comes near, like a hungry herbivore or an unfortunate human. Oh, look at them all roused up. Don't want to get bit by that. So, about building their nest in the leaves, I was wondering, how do they do that? I only remember seeing ants building their nest underground. Then you will see there are ant hills. I've never seen one with the leaves. To find the answers, I went to follow the trail of worker ants, and when I looked up, I saw their nest. It's like bulbs of leaves with many ants swarming around it. And I think it was my lucky day because when I looked around, I found that they were trying to build a new nest spot. I really wanted to capture this on video, so I came up with a plan. On a daily basis, I'll plant my camera on the branch they are building their nest to capture their construction progress. I still have to get to work, so it'll be quite risky because anyone can just come over, grab my camera and steal it. But I'm hoping people will be kind enough not to do that. I've added my name card there as a mitigation in case people thought it's a lost camera, and maybe the ants will also defend my camera to catch any thief red-handed. So now, on my daily commute, I'll plant my camera in the morning, check on how they are doing, and then collect my footages in the evening. So, I have good news and bad news. Good news is, I still have my camera. Bad news is, I didn't capture anything fruitful. The branch the nest is on keeps moving from the wind, and they build way slower than I thought. So I didn't capture much the whole week. But on that weekend, when I checked on them, I got lucky because they just started building a new nest point. Unfortunately, someone lost his grip and everyone had to start over. What an antagonizing failure! The way they built the nest, the worker ants pull on the leaves together to fold it. One worker ant isn't enough to do the job, so the whole colony works together, forming chains of pulling ants. Once the leaves are in place, while some worker ants would hold the door, they will actually use their baby larva ants that produce sticky silk as a glue stick, so they will fasten the gap. I just found it very funny because the moment the worker ant was born, they already started working. To me, it's just so amazing how these tiny creatures could work together to achieve something that seems impossible for them to do. I can't stop watching them building their nests. You could say it was very entertaining. All these footages were difficult to get and piece together. So if you're enjoying this, I will be really grateful if you could leave a like in this video. Unfortunately, all things do come to an end. 2 days later, on my daily checkup on them, I found that the branches they were growing on was gone. It was all snipped. The ants were nowhere to be found. The traffic weavers had fallen to regular gardening. I was pretty upset. I was looking forward to watch them grow and build more leafy nests. Fortunately, the traffic weavers are more resilient than I thought. A week later, on my usual commute, I noticed more movements. When I looked up, I saw multiple nest sites. So I'm pretty excited. Maybe I can still watch them build more leafy nests. Nowadays, I can't help but to keep a lookout for tiny serendipities like this. A chance for a closer look of the wonderful world we're in. If you like stories like this, come meet my orchid, Artie. He would love to say hi. I'll see you there. Oh, come on, cicadas. Suddenly they all come to life and start singing.